we do know is that we have a pattern now of mass shootings in this country that has no parallel anywhere else in the world. And there's some steps we could take, not to eliminate every one of these mass shootings, but to improve the odds that they don't happen as frequently. Common sense gun safety laws, stronger background checks, and for those who are concerned about terrorism, some may be aware of the fact that we have a no-fly list where people can't get on planes, but those same people who we don't allow to fly could go into a store right now in the United States and buy a firearm, and there's nothing that we can do to stop them. That's a law that needs to be changed. And so, my hope is that we're able to contain this particular shooting, and we don't yet know what the motives of the shooters are. But what we do know is that there are steps we can take to make Americans safer, and that we should come together in a bipartisan basis at every level of government to make these rare as opposed to normal. We should never think that this is something that just happens in the ordinary course of events, because it doesn't happen with the same frequency in other countries.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you so much, Nora.
Thank you.
Good.
So there you can hear, Scott, the president mentioning multiple shooters, that the FBI is on the scene there, that he is hoping that we can come together, in his words, he said, in a bipartisan basis to make sure that this becomes a rare occurrence. As the president expressed to me, this has become, in his words, what he said, all too routine during his presidency. He has had to give too many speeches about multiple fatalities from these types of mass shootings, whether it was Newtown, whether it was Aurora. And so you could see that the president was clearly affected by this and disturbed that this, in his words, as he said, become routine, and hoping that there can be some movement in order to make this more rare. But he has had difficulty moving on that front on a bipartisan basis with lawmakers on Capitol Hill. We are told that the president is receiving constant updates from his Homeland Security advisor here at the White House. Scott.
Nora O'Donnell with the newsmaking interview with the president at the White House for us. Nora, thank you very much. That is the 7th time that the president has had to comment about a mass shooting in America in the last 5 months.